What is going on, guys? Jack here and welcome to episode 18. 18 already, damn. Yeah, this is episode 18 of the Pentagon challenge, I believe. Oh gosh, I'm trying to remember now. So, this is like our 4th season. Sorry, I can't believe how quickly this series has gone. I don't know, I don't know if people are watching these all the way through, like religiously watching every episode, but for me doing them, it's just crazy how many episodes I've done already and how far I am into this save. I was looking at the date earlier and I couldn't believe it. But anyway, enough rambling. We've got the Super League. So yeah, if you missed the previous episode, it was basically the pre-season build-up to our 2nd season in the Super League as Beijing IT. We're currently nestled in 7th place after 10 games. We do have a game in hand on all the teams around us. So if we were to win that, we would skyrocket up to... oh blimey, yeah, we'd go up to 4th place, which would be amazing. I'm not really expecting that to happen and for us to maintain that, but it's still been a really good start to the year. In terms of player stats, you can see Hunso and Zeus really leading the charge as the strikers. 12 goals between them already, which is good, and then Bin's been on good form as well so far this season. He's been one of our main men. He's got 3 man of the matches in 10 games, and 4 goals for a left winger is insane. But anyway, we need to go on to the fixtures today because I haven't got loads of time to rant. So we had our pre-season, pretty standard stuff, and then on the first day of the season we went. We were at home to Yiteng, who are a new team. They've newly come up into our league. You may remember last year was it, or the year before, when they were in our league and they kind of threw away a title chance and then they didn't go up. So we knew they were going to be a good team, but we turned up really well on the day. We did dominate possession. They had quite a lot of chances, but we definitely created the better of the chances, and that was reflected in the 3-0 scoreline. And the game was always comfortable, really. We were 2-0 up after a little over 15 minutes, so I was able to play a little bit more conservatively, hold out for the result. But anyway, first goal here, Perez with the header. He's been amazing so far since he came in. That was a goal, of course, on his league debut as a centre-back, which is absolutely insane. He's been a really good class act for us. Hopefully my Mac isn't just going to die here. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, so then we had Bin here. With a nice little threaded ball through to Kung Ho, who just literally runs, shoots, gets parried straight to Hunso. You know he's going to bury it when it lands at his feet like that, and that made it 2-0. So that was really good, and then we did seal the deal in the 70th odd minute with our 3rd goal of the game. This one was who was this scored by now? I'm trying to remember. It was another corner, and it was scored by Fan Zhen. So that was a good header for him by the fullback, and that was his first ever goal for the club, which has been really good to see. And then we went through a weird patch. So we got a good 3-0 win on the first day of the season, which was fantastic. And then we just really kind of struggled. And I can't really explain why we struggled. We lost 2-0 against Taijin, who are a very good side. Don't get me wrong, they're going to be up there come the end of the season. But it was still disappointing to lose to them 2-0. In terms of stats, they completely dominated the game, which at home is a little disappointing. We then went to Zhangzhou away, and we lost 2-0 again, so that was back-to-back 2-0 defeats. This one was another game where, this game we had a lot of the ball, but we failed to do anything with it, which is kind of a common problem for me. I don't know if I need to up the tempo or something. But anyway, we then went to Shenhua, which was our first away point of the season, and Zeus snatched it for us very late on in the 89th minute, getting a goal. Upon the stats, again, another game which we probably deserved to get something from, and a good away point. 4 games into the season. At that point, we were 4th from bottom after 4 games, which was a little bit nerve-wracking. However, you'll see here, there's a big, lovely chunk of green, and it started off against Airbin with a 3-1 away win. This was another good result for us. You can see we really dominated possession this game. We let them do a lot with it when they had the ball, but they were very much playing the counter-attack, and we were just trying to control possession and dictate the tempo of the game. Kung Ho got man of the match this game, and he topped that off with a goal. Bin, as I said, has been really good. He got the first goal this game, and we were 2-0 up. It was a little bit disappointing and a little bit nerve-wracking when they got a goal back after... it was like 2 or 3 minutes after our second goal, but that was the first goal. Our tactics really kind of outnumbering their defence, always able to have a man free in the final third. I actually did a video covering the tactics which I'm using here. You may have missed it, so if you did, it's under a new series called Back to the Drawing Board. So if you're kind of curious to see how I'm playing and you haven't seen that video, be sure to go check that out. It's just on a playlist on my channel, so it's fairly easy for you guys to find. And yeah, I think this was another goal for us here. This was a good counter-attack again. Away from home, I like to play counter-attacking football, especially against teams like Eben, who perhaps expect to beat us because we are a smaller club, but they were just caught napping at the back. Ball threaded to Hunso, and that's a really neat, tidy finish at the edge of the 18-yard box. So, as I said, they did respond fairly quickly, and in this game they did have 22 shots. 5 of them were on target, so you can already see there was a big problem for them there. But in terms of possession, it was really good to see us holding on to it for more than 60%. That's a really good kind of benchmark to kind of strive to in later games, especially away from home. But anyway, it went into the break at 2-1, and we did get a goal, which made it 3-1 in the second half, which made it a lot more comfortable for us. I think this was pretty much route one. Keeper kicks it up. Zeus, with his height, towering there, just able to nod it down. Ball finds its way into the box, and Kung Ho was there to bury it. So again, another really good result for us there, and that was away from home. We then went on to win another 4 games, and we went first to Changchun, who are second from bottom, or were at the time of this game. I'm not sure where they are now. But we won 5-0, which was amazing. It was really good to see us being able to hammer in goals, because you may have noticed a recurring theme of us having a lot of the ball but not seemingly able to do a lot with it. And admittedly, this game we only really had 5 shots on target. I think it was 6 actually, but 5 of them went in. So from that perspective, looking at the positives, it was just good to see us getting on the scoring charts. This is a horrific mistake by their keeper, totally misjudging Hunso's pace here, and he just kind of I don't even know what the defender and the keeper are doing there, but Hunso, that guy is just a speedy motherfucker. He's just gonna get there. I don't like to swear in my videos, but that's like the only way to put it. That guy has legs. He has legs. In terms of possession, this game it was 50-50, but as you can see, we really took our chances well in this first half. 3-0 up at the break, was able to kind of take, I guess, our foot off the gas in the second half. We did still grab 2 goals to, I guess, rub it in the wound of them, rub a bit of salt in there. Bin there, that lovely run by him. Keeper saves it. Zeus is then just there to bury it, and that was a good result for us. And then Mantega, cross comes in, finds its way to Bin, dribbles it round the keeper. Another good goal, 5-0, good result. Really kind of kept our run going. So we then went to Rizikwan, and we got a 3-2 home win, which was good. We actually went 2-1. We went 1-0 up, went 2-1 down, and came back to win the game 3-2, which was really good to see. In terms of chances, we probably edged it. They 50-50 possession, very close. Just a case of us taking our chances better and crafting better opportunities. So I'm not going to show that game because we then went to Beijing, and you may remember last season we got a 5-4 defeat to Beijing, and I was crying about it. Like literally, there were tears flooding from my eyes, and this game could have been so much more comfortable. We actually missed a penalty. As you can see, we got a few injuries this game, but we did manage to get a good solid 2-0 win. Looking at the stats, perhaps a little bit against the run of play, although we did have more shots on target. But the first goal came for us in the 40th minute. You can see how I really want the team to set out and try and play proper football. And we're playing Beijing, who are a very good team, local rivals. Never beaten them in a professional match until this game, but this was a really good goal. Again, ball's worked around, Zeus is there, shot can only be parried, and who else but Hunso is there ready. So that was a good start to the game in the 40th minute. It made my team talk a lot easier going into the second half, and we managed to double our lead, having missed a penalty in the 49th minute. In the 66th minute, we grabbed another goal. This was a good counter-attack goal. Ball goes up to Zeus. He holds the ball up, draws the defenders away. You can see how they're completely out of position in the centre. We just work the space as we do. You can just see how well we're playing football here. This has really been an impressive thing about us this season, our ability to play the ball around. If I remember correctly, this is an insane solo effort by Bin from here, where he takes on 2 players, turn of pace, slots the ball home. 2-0, amazing win for us away from home. Good to give the fans that, especially after last season having done so well against them and thrown it away. We then went to Lining, or rather we were at home to Lining. We went 3-0 up in this game, and I was worried in the 86th minute when we conceded a second we were going to throw it away. Looking at the stats, we kind of had a bit more of the ball. They created bare chances, but it's about the chances that you take rather than the chances you create, and it was good to just get a 3-2 win against them, because Lining are a big club in China. We did, however, then go to Dongya and lose 2-1 rather, away from home. Slightly disappointing result. We were 2-0 down in the first half. I mixed things up and we got an immediate response through Zeus in the 34th minute, but we couldn't hold on, or rather push for that all-important second goal that really would have swayed momentum. And we have to settle for a 2-1 defeat. And that's kind of where it's left us. We're in a good little position here, 7th in the league. Top half would be amazing. You can see how close the league is at the top from kind of us to the team who are top. There's 5 points in it, so 1 or 2 losses for any team could see the complete role reversals. But we have to be realistic. I'd be happy with top half. If we could get Champions League, that'd be amazing if we could get in the top 4 for that. Just one bit of news on the transfer front. Before I talk about the finances again, that seems to be a recurring theme. But in terms of players coming in, we have Habo. I don't know. Habo. We'll go with Habo. This guy is a free agent. He's a China under-21s international. Really good wing back. You can see he's got insane pace. This guy is going to be like running up and down like a headless chicken. Has 13 stamina. His natural fitness isn't ideal, but in terms of just an athlete, he's going to be an insane left back, and as a result of him coming in to play left back, I'm going to be training Zen to play right back. As you can see, he's already slightly familiar with playing right back, so it's not too big of a change, and that'll just give us some fantastic options on either wing pushing forward. So that's the transfer news. Just the finances very quickly, because it's the finances. I mean, what else? We're still losing money. Chairman is still very happy at the club, which I don't even know. He loves the club. I'm hoping that's going to change. I really am. Thing with takeovers on Football Manager is they can happen in a matter of weeks, or you can be going on for months losing money, and the chairman just doesn't want to let it go. But I'm hoping that sooner rather than later something's going to come our way, because otherwise the finances aren't going to be fixable here. I mean, as you can see, £9,000 a week on wages is nothing in this league. Teams are paying like their players £100,000 a week, and I rant about that every episode, but it really does grind my gears. So I want a millionaire to come in, please. That would be amazing. But no, that's the, I guess, review for the first 10 games of the season. As always, guys, if you could like the video, that really helps me out. I know people are kind of anti-ask for likes. At the end of the day, it takes a second. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. I'm not gonna hold a gun to your head and go, like the video, bitch. But if you could like the video, it helps. So yeah, episode 19 coming soon. Stay tuned, guys. I'm optimistic. It's me, Jack, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit.